Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do part 60 to my iPad and tablet gameplay videos. Now guys, before we actually start this video, I am going to let you know of a few announcements. Actually, one of the announcements are going to be really important. I need to really explain what's going to happen here. First off, guys, you may be wondering, why am I recording part 60? Literally like 3 or 4 hours after I got done recording part 59. Well, for you guys that don't know, sometime right after that video, I actually did end up taking a nap. However, when I actually woke up, I was thinking so much about what I did the last episode, like what I was doing. And I think in a way I did make right choices, but I think in the same way I wish I had a lot more to do. Like Dragon Veil, for example. That game's a great game. And I even upgrade like one of my habitats, one of my food farms. That way they can grow more food. The next thing they actually let you grow past the, well, once you upgrade it once, they actually have 4 options for food. The most you can usually get is only getting 75 food by waiting 30 minutes. However, now you can get 12,000 food for just waiting about like 2 or 3 hours. Once you upgrade, that is. And that's really great because I was expecting me never be able to do well, I shouldn't say never doing Dragon Veil again, but it taking forever, kind of like some of the other games have. But with that 12,000 food limit, we're definitely going to get a lot more done. We've gotten my guys up to level 7. Like 3 guys up to level 7 with that, and we could keep going if we have more of those. I don't remember which device I actually upgraded on. I believe it was the, maybe it was the iPad. I can't quite remember. But we're going to get a lot of stuff faster in that game. The other device that I didn't upgrade on, I'm going to have to wait till I get enough coins. Luckily, in one of my devices, I got the Galaxy Habitat. And even when I don't have the Galaxy Habitat, the early habitats actually give you a bunch of food. At least the Fire and Earth one do. The Nature one doesn't give you that much, but the Fire and Earth ones actually give you a decent amount of coins. So yeah, I'll be able to upgrade eventually, and then like I said, I just need enough coins to make the food, and we should be good to go. Along with that, guys, I'm going to be calling this episode a specific term. And you guys know how in the last 2 or 3 videos, I've been saying that it was the longest iPad and tablet gameplay videos we've done so far in this series. The 7-hour video obviously being the longest one, but 5 hours it came pretty close, really. Well, you can call this by a specific term too. But instead of the longest episode, I'm calling it the shortest episode of my iPad and tablet gameplay videos. Because in this game, guys, I'm going to do something that's a little bit unexpected. Or unexpected. No ass? I'm sorry. I just wanted to do that while I had the opportunity. Sorry, as you guys know, I love Pokemon. Obviously based on the shirts I wear, the name of the channel itself. Like, seriously, you guys don't get the picture yet? So if I want to make a Pokemon pun like, "See you later," says me and for alligator, don't blame me for it. I love my Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I don't love all Pokemon, but the ones I love are like my best friends to me. Take for alligator, for example. Why do you think I treat him so well in PBR? Because I love him. I'd do almost anything for him. I love Feraligatr and would do almost anything for him, so yeah. Anyway, back to this series. Like I just mentioned, this is probably going to be the shortest Pokemon. Did I say Pokemon Talk earlier? I hope I didn't. The shortest iPad and tablet gameplay series you've ever seen so far. That's because at most this video is probably only end up being an hour long. Because in this episode, guys, we're only going to be playing 3 games. We're going to be playing Dragon's World on both the iPad and tablet. We're going to play in Dragon's World. Well, I just said we're going to play in Dragon's World on the iPad and tablet. And then we're going to do Dino Island. Mainly because, well, them games we ain't got nothing else to do in anyway. We need to start getting stuff done in while we have to wait. Because to be truthful with you guys, if we wait on Dragon Vale and Dragon City to get stuff done in, it's going to be a whole nother month before I can get anything else done. I still got a good bit of adult guys in Dragon City that I need to get rid of before I can do anything. Dragon's World and both of the devices, there's only like one adult dragon in there. 1, 2, or 3, while there's a whole bunch of other babies. So yeah. In Dino Island, I can't get anywhere without actually growing anybody. I think I tried this beforehand, but I think I tried something where I tried growing my featured dinos, the 2 flying dragons that go in the flying habitat. The one that I talked about unlocking before. It was the ones I talked about unlocking before I even came back to the main series, back around part 45 and part 46, around the part where the series actually came to an end. So, yeah. I can't honestly say that the series will stay around. Like I said, it's been part 60 so far and we haven't ended it again. But it's only because we've had some better games this time. I can tell you this, if one of these games fail me or I end up getting bored with one, this series might come to an end again. And there may not be no return of it. Or if I do, it may take like 3, 4, 5 months like it did the last time. We made some great progress yesterday with getting a lot of stuff done. Although it only took 2 hours. So yeah. If I'm not bored after I do these 2 games, maybe I'll make it a little bit longer by playing something like EvoPop. The problem is, guys, I've got to hurry up on my iPad right here because, like I said, whenever I fell asleep, I didn't get to plug these things up. And the green iPad ended up on still being on 90%, so it's good. However, this one's only on 48. So yeah, this one goes dead a lot quicker. Like I said, I'll be doing most of the work that I need to do off camera. That's what I've been doing when you haven't been seeing an iPad and tablet gameplay video. Either I'm having fun watching YouTube videos, playing on my iPad and tablet. But most of the time when I play on my iPad and tablet, you guys know what I'm doing. I'm either playing Candy Crush, or I'm trying to get things done for this series itself. That's why we had so much food in some of the games. We didn't have as much in one of them. Like in Dragon Vale, for example. I spent most of my gift card money to get food to grow them for you guys. And I didn't know the guys should keep getting big. I didn't know, like, the thing I didn't know about that game is that you can actually see the dragons kind of growing. Like, I'm talking about from stage 1 to stage 4, and then from stage 4 to stage 7. If you look closely, when you grow a dragon from stage 1 to stage 2, and the same thing from 2 to 3, you can actually notice like a little size difference. I don't know if you guys could tell it, but just slightly whenever I got dragon up to level 2, it kind of grew. And the same thing for stage 3. And then it has like a little teenage stage for stage 4. And then it kept growing for 5 and 6 and then 7. And it kept happening up until we got, I think, to level 11. It seems like level 11 because the nature got looked a lot different than what it did before. It looks a lot taller. So yeah. If I can keep getting food the same way, we might be good. Especially if I can get both the habitats, both the food farms upgraded, or the treat farms upgraded, to where I can get that 12,000 food thing, and then get enough coins to actually spend on it. So yeah, we'll have to. It'll take a while, guys. But like I said, this is one reason why I'm coming back to these games kind of early, because really we don't have much to do to begin with. We honestly don't have that much to do. Dragon City, again, is going to still take us a long time, even with that stuff. I mean, yeah, this may sound stupid, because then if we get Dragon City done, it's going to take a while for we get everything else done. But in most games, it shouldn't. The only one that's going to take a while is the Dragon's World on the tablet, because we have a lot more on that. The one on the iPad's not going to take that long, and obviously Dino Island's not going to take that long, because I only like growing specific dinosaurs, and we only got a few habitats. One of the reasons why I'm doing that though is because I got two habitats in there that I can't do anything until I start breeding them. Here's the thing: I've actually got a rock habitat in there with a dragon that's just breedable, and then the same thing with an ice habitat, so I can start growing different kind of dinosaurs. Unfortunately, I don't have any adult guys, so yeah. Guys, like I said, I ain't gonna be wasting too much time for this episode. I only got 40% of my iPad, as I just mentioned a while ago. I'm gonna go ahead and go on my iPad first. And we'll get that Dragon's World out of the way. Like I said, that's also the shortest one on here because we only got a few habitats on there. That's the one we have to restart the entire game. I'm just now getting anything done in that one. I just recently got me the air habitat in that game. So, that tell you something? Yeah. Anyway, I ain't wasting too much time. Before I actually even get started, I'm going to turn the camera around in a second, but let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to go and get my iPad on. Get my iPad, me logged in to it. There we go. Come on. Alright. Alright, guys. I shouldn't say this is going to be the shortest episode of this series, but it might end up being that way. I shouldn't say that again just in case, because I don't... If I'm not bored, I might end up doing Evo Pop, since the game, the iPad where I got Evo Pop on is still at 90%. So yeah, the main thing for this episode, guys, is focusing on this game on the iPad and tablet, and then Dino Island. Mainly because we need to get stuff done in that game anyway. We need my Dragons grow up so we can breed them. I can't breed them when I don't have them grow up, but it's something for the dinosaurs on Dino Island. So yeah. Without further ado, guys, let's play the game. Hopefully it works. So like I said, the internet's been kind of a piece of crap recently. As we've seen on camera 3 videos ago when I did that 7-hour thing. You guys know what I'm talking about because you saw how hard it was just getting into the Dragon Titans Uprising on my other iPad, on my green one, because of the fact that it says, quote unquote, there's no internet connection, when clearly there is. Otherwise, games like this wouldn't work either. Like I said, we ain't got that many guys we gotta grow here. We do got enough food. Last time I think we only had 20,000. We definitely have enough because we definitely had enough because we finished everything with that last time. So yeah, I might do a thing where I zoom in and look at how big they're actually gonna get, but I ain't able to promise that. I'm gonna go and see if it'll let me. Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. Got it. I got it, guys. It was at a weird angle, but I did get it. I'm trying to make sure I ain't missing anything unless I want to grow everybody. I do like doing this, but I also find it kind of annoying because we've seen some of these guys growing up before. So yeah, we're going to go and start from left to right and go and do these guys. This is probably definitely be the shortest episode of this series because honestly I might not be bored, or I might be bored by the time we get done with everything else. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and grow the nature guy first. Let's do it from the side. There we go. See, this is what I think Dragon Ball and this game does completely right. Is I wish they'd actually show you the growth like that, instead of it being like, well, they just magically grow into their teenage stage. I wish they'd like show growth like this, where you can see them growing, even as slightly as Dragon Ball does. Like I said, Dragon Ball you can barely notice it until they get level 47, and their final stage as well. I could also, if I want to, try to, tell you what, I don't even have to do it this way. I might could just grow them since we've seen them before. I don't know, though. You can see how the Nature Guy's already gotten a lot bigger now. I'll do 5% breeding speed. Okay, I meant to tap on him, but there you go. Stage 3. One thing I'll go with the Nature Guys, he's probably one of the best guys there is. He's huge, and that's what I do like about him. As you can see already by how big he already is. Try to find it. There we go. There we go. See what I mean? I like the Nature Guy a lot too, because he's huge. I don't know if I'll be doing this as much though, because in this game it's not as interesting to see it happen. I mean, it's cool to see, but not as cool as just watching it grow on its own. So I might not be doing this nearly as much anymore. But at least we'll grow most of them that we have seen from the front angle. I should have done that with the Nature Guy. No, because I like the front angles. You can see kind of like how big they grow from the face front. I like doing that with the Nature Guy too, because if you look at him from face front, you can see how big he's growing, which is nice. Although seeing it from the side is also a very good idea. See what I mean? You can see what I'm talking about. I could do this. This shows a difference in size even to a different... Maybe what I could do as well, maybe, is instead of growing them one at a time, I could grow them one by one, or like grow, like, let's say the Nature Guy and then grow the Tropical Guy. Like, let's get, like, for example, get the Nature Guy to level 2, but then after that get the Tropical Guy to level 2 just to see the difference in size from there. That would probably be a better judgmental spot anyway. We're not going to do +1 level because I want to actually see the difference in size. Look at that, that's a good size for him. He's pretty big. There we go. There we go. So this thing about seeing from the side, you can see how much bigger he's growing from like this side, and I like that a lot better actually, in its own right. So yeah, we got another habitat right here. We only got one dragon in this one though, so I'm gonna go ahead and grow him. I'm trying to debate where I should grow him. Well, this is a newer one, so let's see his angle from here. He's already pretty big yet for over 2 dragons, so that's good. Look in this habitat just by himself. He looks pretty big already. Well, I don't think I won't have my dragons clearing that often, so I'll do 5% satisfaction. Already pretty big. Look at that, even as a baby, he's almost... He looks really huge, that's what I like. There we go. That's a cool looking guy. He's not the best one, but he still is cool. The problem is whenever they do that, it seems like they shrink back down. Like you can't really tell the size as much now. There we go. Stage 5. I just like seeing them grow by themselves instead of worrying about the size difference. The only game where the size difference you can really tell it, well, the size difference that maybe really matters in Dragon, Dino Island, because at least in that game you can actually like see the difference in size sometimes. I mean, you can in this game too, but I like how they do it better in. I like how it is done a little bit better in Dragon's Dino Island, I mean. But I do like how they do it in this game too. I'm gonna go into the grass dragon because I know he can be rather small. I'm trying to debate where I should even try looking, cause I don't know. The thing about the grass guy is, as you can see, even at stage 2, he doesn't look that big. Like some dragons, you can definitely tell the size of growth at stage 2, but like you can barely see it. He looks just barely bigger than that flower dragon, which is pretty sad. Uh, 5% gold. Although I don't know how long it's gonna help me with whenever I'm going to be probably getting rid of these guys anyway. Because again, we need to keep selling these guys and regrowing them or to keep moving forward. That's stage 3. There we go. The grass dragon looks pretty cool at stage 4, but he still ain't the best looking dragon. And this is another reason why I don't like actually grow or showing the growth of the dragons, because as you can see, you can't see the difference in size because they sit there and fly around all the time. So yeah, you can't really look at their size difference while waiting on them to land, which is kind of a pain. There we go. Stage 5. Decent size, but still not my favorite one. I'm going to do the flower guy next. This guy, no, we've grown. Unfortunately, he is a little bit ugly. So yeah. I'm gonna be kind of quick about this because we got a lot more dragons on the other game as well, so I gotta be a lot more quicker about this. Again, I don't know what the point of doing it on this game is. Maybe if it was a new dragon or something like that. Let's go ahead and get him grown. 5% breeding speed. There we go. He was pretty cool at stage 4, but I think if his eyes wouldn't close, it wouldn't be as creepy. Look, his eyes always stay closed, and that's what gets me. At least when you're looking at them, that is. You can see they're open now. There we go. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. We also got the ferocious guy right here too. That's actually the baby version. He'll probably be the one I'll do last. I like him a lot. See, even compared to the Earth guy, not that big. %5 chance of a red dragon. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of the grass dragon. He doesn't get that big, and that's what kind of stinks about him. The Earth guy I do like though because he was pretty cool. See, I already like him a lot more. 5% chance for a dragon as well. There we go. See what I mean though? I think the last two guys we got, or the last three guys we got, the ferocious guy, the madman guy, and then we got the air guy over here. I think that might be it. Yeah, because the only thing over here is a breeding cave, and we're growing them over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the guy in air habitat first because, well, let's go ahead and get him out of the way. % satisfaction. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Holy crap, I should have that from stage 3. Oh yeah, I like to look at that one. That's cool. The ferocious guy is just gonna be as cool, so I'm gonna watch him grow, but not this one. Actually, this guy gets big too, what am I saying? 25% chance for a dragon. I'm really looking forward to going to Ferocious Guardian because like I said, he's huge. The Mammoth Guy's pretty big too, so I'm not. Oh, like he's a pretty cool dragon too. But the Ferocious Guy's probably one of my most favorites in this entire game. Although you just saw how big he looked in the overworld, but now you go into this, it's like, look, he looks huge here. Small here. Weird, huh? See, that's only stage 2. Let's see how much bigger he was in the overworld. See, he looks a lot bigger in the or like that thing does in the other one. You already see the difference in size. He's already bigger than that other one. Do 5% breathing speed. That's pretty cool looking. Daggum. That's what I'm saying. I love this dude. This is one of my favorite ones. Although he looks like he just shrunk back down for that. Look at it. This guy's huge and I love it. This is my favorite one. That's actually all we got here. Like I said, I told you it wouldn't take that long, but at the same time, I don't know, it's still taking 3 minutes. Here's the deal, guys. From here, I'm going to go and do the other games on here too. Not other games on here, but I'm going to go ahead and go on my tablet and do the last 2 games. However, for a dragon that we've already done before, like the nature one or the grass one, we'll just real quick grow him. We won't worry about doing anything different. But if it's something we've either really seen or haven't seen at all, we'll do it. We'll watch it. We'll maybe watch it grow or something. Like we'll be going really fast whenever we got a guy we've seen before. Don't worry about size compared as much with the next game. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's finish this up. Like I said guys, this video wouldn't be nearly as long, but I want to go ahead and get... It's going to take a while for me to get everything else done anyway, so... And plus I need these guys to grow up to be breedable. Speaking of breedable, let me see if I can go ahead and breed the guys in this game. That's what I'm going to do for even left, I forgot. Alright. I'm letting the game reopen on there so I can breed them. So yeah. Alright, it's open. I'm gonna go ahead and breed them while I'm here. I'm gonna do the predatory dragon and the flower dragon. That's what I'm gonna do. It's only gonna take a minute. Dang, I got the magma guy again. I went ahead and sped it up. Air and flower. That one takes 6 hours, okay. I'm just gonna go and sell them magma dude. Now because I'm gonna need more stuff to do anyway. I know it seems dumb, but I'm trying to get at least a few new dragons. I don't want all the same ones. Or do you think I want to go in and have all grass dragon? No. At least in this game, with a lot, in this version of the game, we actually got a lot more dragons. So we can actually get different ones if we do what we're trying to do here. Although, as you can also see, it takes a lot longer to load. And look at all these other habitats we got. So I'm talking about, that's the magic habitat there. Yay, 15,000 coins. Cool. Getting things in means a pain. There we go. Like I said, we got a few new dragons we can grow. Some of these are actually really new. I'm actually going to do something a little bit differently, guys. And like I said, what we're going to do for this one is any new dragons that we got, we won't grow right away. We'll save them for last. However, a dragon that we haven't seen, or we seen grow, like this water one right here, we're going to grow immediately. Alright. So, let's do this. We know what he looks like when he grows up, so we're obviously just going to speed it up. We see him from the side angle, so let's do it from the front angle. There we go, there's stage 2. We'll do 5% satisfaction. Stage 3. I'm kind of quick about this, guy, so we can get the dino one. Stage 4, right there. There we go. See what I mean? I like how you can see it from the front, but if that was on my iPad, it'd be a lot better because it's a lot bigger. There was only our first guy grown. We got a lot more. We got 2 new dragons in this one, that being the Phoenix Dragon and the Dandelion Dragon. So that habitat will save for a little bit later. The water habitat, we got the tortoise. We're going to use it. We're going to do it. We got a butterfly and a tropical dragon in this one. That's the butterfly one, the orange one. So we'll be doing that one as one of the last ones as well. I'll be going ahead and also growing this tortoise guy as well. Well, it's a little bit too dark. My brightness turned all the way up on this iPad, on this tablet. That's stage 2. We'll do 5% chance for a rare dragon. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Stage 4. And stage 5. It looks pretty big in the overworld, but most of the dinosaurs have that, where they look small whenever you feed and grow them, but otherwise they don't look that big. We even got another tortoise guy right here. Let's go ahead and do this one first. We got to get the tropical guy grown anyway. Here we go. % satisfaction. There we go, stage 4. That's stage 5 right there. Hey, what's a lot bigger in the overworld again? That's why I want the Tourist Guide too. I'm gonna go ahead and grow both the guys in this habitat because, well, obviously they're new. I mean, both of them are not new. I've seen both these guys grow before. So yeah, I'm gonna do the tortoise guy first. %. Breeding speed. Here we go. Stage 4. And stage 5. We got the river guy next. I'm sorry I'm being kind of quick about this, guys, but that's kind of expected since we grew most of these guys before. 5% chance for a rare dragon. Oh my god, no. The river guy at stage 4 I think it's pretty big, and I like that. See, I do like the look of him a lot. He's pretty cool. And you can see in the overworld again, they look much bigger. We got one guy in here. I know we haven't, or one guy in here we've seen before at least. I think that other one in there's the swamp dragon. I know we may have seen it once before, but it's a lot more of a rare dragon. So we'll go ahead and do it. So we've seen the grass dragon way too many times. Sure, just go ahead and do +1 of a level. I mean, it doesn't matter. We've seen this guy grow up before anyway, so. There's that one. I think both these guys we haven't grown before. What is this one? The spring dragon. We've grown, I think, the spring dragon before, but not as much as the other ones. We got the river guy in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grow him too. There we go. I kind of told you guys that this would be a lot quicker, but it's mainly because we've grown these guys before. The only ones I'm not growing are the ones we haven't seen grow, or at least not as often as all the other ones. Like for example, we've seen the river guy grow multiple times. Now at least 3 or 4. The magic guy we're not going to grow immediately. But we also got the magma guy in here too. The only guy that's still in here that's an adult is that ferocious guy. Here we go. I don't think they grow anymore, but I kind of would like to see. I'm gonna try one more. I don't know if they do. I can't tell whenever everything wants to come up on me. We got the magic guy left. We got that guy left. We got, I believe, a magic fire guy or some kind of different guy in that fire habitat right there. And that other one. Okay. From here, we just gotta pick which one we're gonna grow first. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the dandelion guy or whatever, and that or whatever that one is, the spring dragon. That one and that one, because there's a program with the two, it's gonna not get as big. I'm sure I'm not missing anybody. Both of them in here need to grow, but we'll save them for last. I'm not growing him yet. I'll go ahead and grow the one in here first. Actually, no. I'll go ahead and grow the green one in here first. I think they're both the spring dragon. There we go. I'm trying to make sure we ain't missing anybody. I want to grow all these newer guys last. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grow this one next, the swamp dragon. I wish he didn't look so small on this game. He looks way too small. Here we go. We'll do 5% chance for red dragon because this is a little bit newer and I want to see the difference in size. There we go. He's pretty cool. He's kind of creepy in its own right, but it's also kind of cool. Here we go. Okay, so that guy will save as one of the last ones right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the fire guy right here. Actually, no. I'm gonna do this guy first, then the one that fire habitat. Do we get? This doesn't look the same. What was the other one called? This one's called the Swamp Dragon. What was the other one I just grew called? Oh, bamboo. I was like, wow, okay. Alright, there's these two. Fiber chance for rare dragon. Well, it's a lot smaller there. There we go. Stage 5. Yeah, that guy's not nearly as big. From here, guys, that's all we gotta grow except for the newer ones. So let's go back and look real quick. We've got 2 guys in this one we gotta grow. We got 1 guy in this one. 1 guy in this one. And 1 guy in that one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the one in the fire habitat first. Actually, yeah, let's do that one. This is the magic fire dragon. I like this guy already. He's pretty cool. 5% chance for a rare dragon. Look at how big he's already getting. Dang, he got huge. See what I mean? I like this guy already. Boom. There we go. That's awesome. I can't start breeding him. I try to make sure we ain't miss anybody, so we got 1, 2, 3. 4. So we only got 4 left. Magic up there. Okay, so we're not that far away. Let's go ahead and do this new guy down here. This is the butterfly, guys. I mean, butterfly dragon. So, yeah. This guy actually gets pretty big. Is he like the one that's down 2 feet, like the ferocious dragon, or the ones that get huge? This entire one that actually do stay on 2. You can barely see because how small they look on the screen, but you'll see as he grows. See, he's already getting pretty big. That's only stage 2. %, satisfaction. There we go. See, look how much bigger he is. Now, we still got one more stage. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes him so cool. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. The last two we got is the magic guy over here. And then we got the last two dragons in this habitat. I'm gonna go and do the magic guy first. I'm trying to see a good angle. This won't work. Are you kidding me? Okay, so he's already getting pretty big. And what's new is I can actually like breed this guy and get some new species of dragon, which is nice. %, breeding speed. One more, or two more, but this one. There we go. All the magic that was cool as crap. It was very expensive, but I think in the end it was kind of worth it. There we go. Look at that. That's awesome looking. And just think we can breed that in a little bit and get new dragons. Look at how big that looks. The final two guys we got is the Dandelion Dragon. I think the other one's just called the Phoenix guy. Or the I keep saying guy. I'm saying guy. The Phoenix Dragon. So yeah. Alright. The Euro was pretty cool. Like, I know we're running these guys kind of quickly, but the Yano game is what we're really looking forward to. So yeah. Okay, that guy's pretty cool when he grows up. I like how he looks. There we go. I'm gonna do it one more time to see if they gain, but I highly doubt it, but they do. I don't think they gain bigger. I was just making sure. Finally, we got the final dude and probably one of the best looking ones here. The Phoenix Dragon. This one's probably going to end up being pretty big. He looks small right now, but this is only stage 1, so. Stage 2 is right there. We'll do again 5. I know what it does. We'll use it. There we go. He's not as big as I thought he would be, but look how cool that actually does look. I actually want to see that from the front. Dang, that's cool. There we go. Again, not as big as I was hoping, but oh well. let's do the Magic Dragon and the Spring Dragon. This actually might be hard to do on this tablet, because look how small the screen is. With this game, it's a problem because it makes the dragons look teeny tiny compared to it does on the iPad. While the dinosaurs you can actually still see very well, in fact. No way I wouldn't do this, but I want to try doing the new guys in the nesting habitat. I mean, in this habitat up here, the flying habitat, whatever it's called. So, yeah. If I'm not bored, by the end of this, like I said, I will also we'll go ahead and do other games. But as you can see, we got a bunch of guys we can grow. We got the Triceratops, that green dude, and this guy up here. The two of them duckling things again down here. A Bronchiosaurus, T-Rex, and Stegosaurus down here. And here's what I mean by these. These guys actually cannot be grown, but however, they can actually, they're mainly there to be bred, so we can breed these in a little bit once we get them all grown up, and that would be nice. We got the raptors. I'll probably want some of them first, and then we got, yeah. As you can see, we got a bunch of good guys we can grow. The ones I'm not looking forward to as much as the raptors, but even they get pretty big. I do usually save these guys for last time. I usually would, but I think last time I tried growing them, they actually didn't grow. Well, let me click on nope. He's way over there, though. So, we're actually going to do this guy first this time. Again, I don't think he'll grow, but we're going to try it. We got 75,000 food. Hopefully this will be enough. Let's go ahead and do it. He might be growing. I think he might be getting a little bit longer. Wait, do you notice I think how he got a little bit longer? Where is he anyway? Over there. He might be growing, it might just be barely noticeable. If he has a full growth stage, his final one should be at level 11, or level 5. So, yeah. Oh man, if he is growing, it's not that much. I can kind of see a growth stage, but it seems like I can't. I just want to make sure. No, I don't think he's growing. I don't think he will grow. What stage 5 proves me wrong. I honestly can't tell if they're growing or not. Yep, I don't think he is. And see, that's the... I thought these guys would be a lot better, but if they don't grow, what's the point of them? See, that's the thing about these guys. At least these other dinosaurs actually grow. Here's what we're going to do the guys I like the least. The riders are still pretty cool, but compared to every other dinosaur in this game, I am going to let you know that unfortunately you may have to delete the game on Dragon's World on this tablet. I know we got a lot more to do in this game, but you guys gotta realize how small the screen this really is. This thing is tiny, and it makes it hard to see or play the game like that. So yeah, it's kind of the same way with this game, but at least this game's actually a great game. Dragon World is Dragon's World is too. It just needs to have a lot bigger of a screen. Like I say, guys, the first ones we're gonna grow are the raptors because we know they're gonna get small. They're still be small. And they're still pretty big when they grow up, but it's not as big. I'm gonna go and grow this one. There we go. Stage 2. They got way smaller on this thing, so you can't see on it how much they actually grow. Even in the overworld, you can barely tell. Or they can tell a little bit more than they could the other one. I believe it's that raptor right there that grew. We'll find out. Looks like it, you can definitely see a size difference. Alright. Yep. See? Oh yeah, I forgot stage 6 is final growth stage. I forgot about that. Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference in size. There. See, again, the raptors are pretty cool, but they aren't the best looking guys there. Before I actually do the other guy, I want to see if like they can get any bigger. I'm making sure because I don't want to fight. If they don't, I don't want to make a mistake with AR dragon. I mean dinosaur. No, I think level 6 is their max. Which is fine. The raptors you can barely tell if they grow or not. But they still get pretty decent size like the raptors in adult right now. See? I do kind of wish they get a little bit bigger, but hey, at least they actually have growth stages. I like that. I'm gonna save this habitat probably for one of the last ones. We'll probably do this habitat in a few minutes. I'm trying to figure which ones to do because I want to do some save the best ones for last. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grow the ones in this. Should I grow the ones in this habitat over here first? Nah. Actually, yeah, let's go and get over because we're gonna be comparing ourselves between the other two down there. There's stage 1 for him. Alright, stage 2 right there. There we go. Stage 3 right there. Stage 4. Alright, there's stage 5. You see how much bigger he is. There we go. He's a pretty cool looking dude, I ain't gonna lie. I do like the look of him a lot. So now we're going to compare the size between these two. That's stage 2 for one of them. Oh, I can't always tell which one. Oh, I think it's that one over there. You can barely tell, kind of, when I'm like that. Let's see. Yeah, you can definitely see it now when they're being right next to each other. That one's definitely the one that's bigger. There we go. Let's do something a little bit differently this time. While that one's not fully grown up, I want to see different how much bigger they grew from each other like this. I'm gonna go and grow him. Now we'll give them both to one double stage around the same time. Yeah, see. Here we go. See, now you can see the difference is a lot better. Oh wait. I was wondering if that was stage 6 as there was. I was forgetting about that. It's not stage 5. Now to the same growth stage. I'm gonna go and do him again, stage 5. There we go. Alright. There we, yeah, there we go. I wonder if like, maybe if he wants to hold it a little bit. Nope, dang it. I'll just see if I can catch him rolling. There we go. Like I said, we can actually go ahead. So now in a few minutes, we could probably actually go ahead and breed and get new guys. I'm gonna go into two Triceratops. One's next. It's that one at the top. There we go. Alright. Stage 4. Stage 5 is where you finally notice the growth, which is what I like. Let's go do something to do with the last one now. See, I like how it stage 5 was not look huge. There we go. There we go. See, that's what I like about Triceratops are one of the best ones to grow because they actually get pretty big. Like a Broto, which was a smaller one actually. You can Broto that one's smaller. There we go. And there we go. There we go. See, I mean, Triceratops is pretty cool looking. There. See, I really do like these guys a lot. I make sure we miss anybody important. I think we got pretty much everybody right now. Alright. So, I'm gonna grow the most important guys in a few minutes. I'm going to grow the ones in this habitat first because, well, we got some guys that aren't that big anyway. We got another one of the raptor guys in here as well. I think I'm going to wait till they get a little closer to each other, which is about right now. We're going to grow the raptor guys you just saw in stage 1. So we're going to go ahead and grow them again. Okay, so you can definitely see a little bit of... Oh, wait, no, it's the duck guy, and it kind of looks like that. It's the duck one. Okay, never mind, I like this one. That's stage 2 right there. Stage 3. Stage 4. So yeah, I see them rolling. There we go. There we go. You can't tell a bit of a growth stage with him, but I think it's because they ain't the same dude. They ain't the same dinosaur in it. One of my favorite guys though we get to grow with the dinosaurs. I'm ready to grow him. That's him at stage 1 right there. Okay. You can kind of see a difference in growth. Oh, it's hard to tell whenever we all around the same time. You'll be able to tell it by stage 4 and 5 most likely. Alright. That's the third one right there. I'm trying to see if I can get them to come out where we can see them a lot better. Let's see if I can... I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but if you look in the corner, you can see his head, so... Yep. I saw his head grow in the front, in that thing outside of the box. There he is over there. Stage 5. We're almost... There we go. You can definitely see kind of a growth stage now. And let's go ahead and give him to stage 6. Hey, what's cool? I like to look at the stegosaurus in the fire habitat. I love that a lot. That looks cool as crap. That's cool. Alright, so the only guys we got left to grow was these two right here. And then these three. Everything else is already grown. We have another Triceratops in here. He might be the first one I'll grow. Since, well, we've seen him grow already. We've seen all these guys grow, but Triceratops we've seen growing today. I'm gonna go into the Triceratops first. There we go. You can definitely see him starting to grow. They stay right there. I can actually dadgum see him grow behind that dude that's full grown. Okay, yeah, we can't see as much behind him. There we go. There's stage 3, although he still grows it because that thing's wings over there. Why are you always standing behind him? It's like you don't want to be seen. There we go, there's stage 1, it's finally moving. There we go, there's the size difference. See? Booyah. Now he's a lot bigger. Once I get them all grown up, then we'll try breeding them. I'm gonna go ahead and do that red guy with the rots on his back, but I'm gonna wait until I get enough room where we can see him. Two adult guys, it's gonna be kind of hard. Hopefully one will move. There we go. There he is at stage 1, although he just got in the way again. That's the big problem with having more adult guys. But now we can kind of see him again, he's right there. That's only stage 1. Let's see how much this stage 2 growth is. Dang, that's a pretty good size difference for stage 2. Yeah, you saw how much bigger he got. And you can see him now. There he is. Alright, here's stage 3. He's getting pretty big. This is only stage 3 and he's got 3 more stages. This is one of my favorite guys how big he actually is. Right there. That's stage 4. Right there. Wait, he's staying beside that dude. I want to get him. I'm gonna do it while he's right there so we can kind of see him. Hopefully, if I move it over quick enough. Let's do stage 5. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's stage 5. That's huge. And here's stage 6. He's one of my favorite dudes because he actually gets really big, as you can clearly see. That's really cool looking. Really it is. Alright, so we only got one more. We'll go and go these 3 and then we'll move on. I'm gonna do that Stegosaurus first. I'll grow the T-Rex probably last. I could probably even just grow them one stage each. That'd be cool, but at the same time I'd like to see the difference in size between one at a time. I could technically do that if I wait a few minutes. So what I could do is grow one to their first stage and then check the difference in size between all 3 of them in a way. And then grow the next one to stage 2 and do that. Although I can't do anything with this guy in the way. I wonder how much it would cost to sell this though. Wait, could we actually... I ain't gonna do it right now, but I want to see if we can actually breed these guys. We actually cannot, but we can breed everything else. So you know what I'm gonna do? There, I got most of my money back. Alright, and now this guy, none of it will get in the way. I'm trying to think what I should do what I just said and then grow each one stage at a time. When I start with that Stegosaurus, I know that. Let's go and get the Stegosaurus growing. I'm trying to debate whether I should do what I just said and then like literally grow them one stage each. Sure. Let's do it. We'll stare around for a few minutes to see the difference in size. There we go. Stage 2 for him is right there. He's already pretty big, that's only stage 2. The T-Rex is the only small one. And found a T-Rex. There we go. That's all three of them at stage 2. I'm actually going to wait until we get everybody kind of closer. At least we're going to wait till the Saskatoons get close to the T-Rex or something so we can see different size. Well, actually, we're growing them one at a time anyway. Let's go ahead and do it while he's in the corner over there. There we go. Stage 3 is right there, although, again, you can barely tell it because we don't have everybody next to each other. It's actually a good thing that blue guy's coming over there because we need to. I'm gonna go ahead and grow him next. There we go. That's stage 3. There's stage 3 for that guy. He's huge. We'll do the Bronchiosaurus, or we'll do the T-Rex next. There. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see the T-Rex starting to grow a lot more too. Alright, I'm gonna go and go to Stegosaurus again to stage 4 while the Bronchiosaurus is right next to him. Or whatever that dinosaur that was called. That's stage 4. See, now you can see the difference in size. That's why I like having them next to each other when they grow. Stage 4 is where you can really notice the growth. Alright. Next we're gonna do the Bronchiosaurus. This dude. Or the Dilophosaurus, or however you say that. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm just saying the Bronchiosaurus. There we go. Stage 4. Alright. While the T-Rex is over there, I'm going to go ahead and grow him too. There we go. We'll do stage 5 for the Stegosaurus. There we go. You can't tell as much with T-Rex now. T-Rex is huge at stage 4. There it is, stage 5 right there for him. Let's do it a little bit differently this time. Actually, I want to say let's do T-Rex first since he's closer to everybody, but nah, let's go into the Bronchiosaurus and finish it up. Like I said, I like the size of him. What I'm gonna do is around the time that the T-Rex is next to that dude, I'm gonna go ahead and roll. There we go, that's a perfect angle. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. So it's the final growth for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and do it with the Stegosaurus again first. There we go. There we go. Stegosaurus is probably one of my favorite ones here. I love this dude. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grow the blue one. There we go. The blue one, or the Dilophosaurus, the Stegosaurus, and then the T-Rex are pretty my three favorites. And you can see why, look how big everybody is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grow. We're gonna go and grow a T-Rex. There we go. There we go. The three guys I just grown right here are my three favorites. Because they're the best guys we got. There we go. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and breed, so we can get some new ones. I'm gonna breed the rock guy, and I'll breed. Let's breed the Stegosaurus. Okay, that's fine. Well, guys, that's all we got. This was a lot. This was longer than I thought it would be, but still probably one of the shortest episodes we've had in a while. So yeah, like I said, I was actually thinking about doing Evo Pop, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So yeah. Guys, I am gonna let you know that it might be a while before I get to the next video of this series. I know the last few times I've been doing this, it's been on like a day or two. But if I do it in the next day or two, what the only thing I can do is Magikarp Jump and what was that other one? Dino Factory. So yeah. Honestly, I gotta give everything a lot more time. Doing this was probably a bad idea, but at the same time, now we can slowly get new things we can learn. So yeah, guys. Like I said, there was a chance of me actually playing Evo Pop, but I'm not even gonna worry about this episode. I'm gonna go ahead. There. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this episode for now, guys. Next episode I might end up being my next part of PBR, but again, I don't know. I honestly don't. it kind of depends. Like I said, I don't want to bring any horrible thoughts when I play the game. So if I'm going to go in there and play, I gotta make sure my head's cleared of everything. That way I can have cheer on Pokemon like Feraligatr to do his best like he did last time. So yeah, guys, that's all I tell you. I told you this video would be very short. It's only an hour and 46 minutes, which is shorter than most of my other episodes so far. Most of them has been at least 2.5 hours long or so. I would say that there's been a shorter video. Actually, I didn't remember this till now, but my Let's Mostly Play Evo Pop, in one of my videos, I actually only made a 45-minute video. So that technically is probably one of the shortest ones I've made other than just the announcement videos. But it's fine. That was because I got interrupted, otherwise it would have went on a lot longer. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. That's all I'm going to do for this episode. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you whenever I do my next video, maybe PBR. Have a great day.